Welcome back to the Blackpool career mode. I apologise, it has been a little while since the last episode, but we continue on. In this episode we go through the months of December and January. And we'll get straight on with it, shall we? We've got a home game against Crystal Palace as the first game this episode. It is going to be simulated and it's a 1-0 loss. I absolutely hate the fact that I sound like nasally and groggy for this part of the episode, and I'm sorry for that, but I've got to get this episode out sometime, haven't I? Anyway, first played game of this episode, we're away at Newcastle. 6-minute Quinton Timber plays the ball forward to Ramos, his shot is blocked, but he manages to get the ball to Fabio Carvalho, and that is one hell of a save from the Newcastle goalkeeper. We are playing a couple of players in this game who wouldn't normally play all that much. We are in a bit of a run of fixtures at the moment, and Lewis Dunlop is one of those. And Lewis Dunlop, who has not played a game for Blackpool for, well, years I guess now, because he spent the last couple of seasons out on loan. He comes into the squad for his first appearance of the season and he gets a goal in the Premier League. 28th minute now, and Newcastle coming forward with Smreka. Timber gets a tackle in there, but it comes back to him again, and Smreka puts the ball inside for Kalajijaj. I can never say his name, but anyway, what a save from a fighter. 40th minute, Quinton Timber playing the ball forward for Gonzalo Ramos. He waits for the run of Conceição, plays it into the middle. Lewis Dunlop! He tries the Rabona and hits the post. What a goal that would have been. It's the second half now, 51st minute, Fabio Carvalho just running forward. His shot is saved by Wade, but Gonzalo Ramos is there to follow up with a no-loop shot and doubles Blackpool's lead to 2-0. 82nd minute, we've got a free kick that's whipped in by Zinchenko. Sheshko can't get to the header, and we've got to be careful here because Newcastle are on the counter-attack. Amibi giving it to Bondswell, now Smeka giving it to Smreka even. It's hard to say his name. Out wide to Sucic. Afaya's come out to try and get it. He crossed it in. Bondswell does score and gives Newcastle a way back into this game in the 85th minute. But we're just going to score a third goal and win the game anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Next game up, and it is a Champions League game in the group stages. Besiktas at home. This is the final game of the group stage, and we get a nice little 2-0 win to win our Champions League group without even playing a game. How about that then? But back to Premier League action now, and we're back at Bloomfield Road, and this time we're taking on one of the clubs at the very bottom of the league in the form of Nottingham Forest. We start off in the 23rd minute with Daniel Okara playing the ball into the middle to Gonzalo Ramos, who spots a run from Amad Diallo, who's found himself free air. On the wing here, he cuts inside, plays a ball across to Michael Olise, who on his weaker foot finishes it off beautifully and gives us a 1-0 lead. All the way up to the 60th minute already, Michael Olise now. Ramos is making a run, so you know it's time for the over-the-top through ball. Brings it down, crosses it in, and that is how you finish from Benjamin Šeško. A scorpion kick to make it 2-0 to Blackpool and put the game beyond any doubt. In fact, I won't celebrate too early. And this is the exact reason why I won't celebrate too early. It's now 2-1. And Forest are coming forward again here with Drager in the 74th minute. He's down this right wing. He's got past everyone, plays it in the middle. Downs plays it inside, and Cowell could not finish it off. Andrade managed to get in front of it this time. So we really need to finish this game off now, and it's a substitute. Barbosa playing a lovely ball to Carvalho. He looks to set himself up on his right foot. He curls it, hits the crossbar, but gets the second header and heads it into the back of the net. No celebration, no time for celebration apparently. It's 3-1, and that's how it ends. Wolves away is the next game we have. It's going to be simulated. We've got the second team out to try and get a result from this game, and we do. It's a lovely little 3-1 win. Next game for us is at home against Aston Villa. And I'm going to be honest, not a lot happened in this game. It's early on the 13th minute and we're testing their goalkeeper Alvaro. And then in the 16th minute we get another chance courtesy of Ramos, who again, his shot is saved by Alvaro. But now we're all the way in the 69th minute, and this is a chance for Aston Villa. Tabata seems to have acres of space as he runs into the box, passes it to Bustos, and Tabata's header, it just goes wide. Good first save from Andrade. Second one, it was a bit iffy. And now we're all the way deep into added time. The final minute of the game. We've gone past the 2 minutes now, but Demir has slipped a ball through for Adeyemi, and it is heartbreak for Blackpool. Euphoria for Aston Villa. They have won the game with the final kick of the game. Karim Adeyemi with it. And it's a loss, which is something that we haven't done a lot of this season, at least not since the first month. So we've now got a loop to try and bounce back, and well, this isn't the easiest place to try and do that. We're at the Emirates Stadium against Arsenal. But very early on, we're going to try and make our mark on this game, and it's Gonzalo Ramos who's sending the ball over the top to Šeško this time. Normally, it's over the top to Ramos. This time, it was over the top from Ramos. But just 4 minutes in, Benjamin Šeško puts us 1-0 up. But I said that this wasn't going to be the easiest place to bounce back at, and this chance from Arsenal from Amin Guiri proves that. 22nd minute now, and Arsenal coming forward again with Olayinka. Brilliantly gets past Yuri and Timber there and sends a ball through to Guiri, saved by Andrade, but where the hell was our defence? And Arsenal having all these chances to try and equalise, but we might punish them here as Michael Olise gets a ball from Fabio Carvalho. He's running through here, Michael Olise, and toe pokes it with his left foot in off the post, and Blackpool double their lead. Arsenal squandering their chances in the first 20 minutes has made them pay, and they've got an even bigger mountain to climb now, whereas us, we're on a high right now. But it doesn't take Arsenal long to be on the front foot again, and Bruno Guimaraes puts them, well, back within touching distance. He makes it 2-1. And Arsenal are trying their best to get that equaliser before half-time. Olayinka coming forward, he's got options, we're trying to shut them all off, but we can't shut off the option where Guiri receives the ball and passes it to Soteldo, who gives them that equaliser. And just like that, our 2-0 lead has been wiped out. The second half has become a bit more of a cagey affair though, and we're all the way in the 79th minute now with Guiri. Brilliant bit of ball roll, brilliant bit of ball control there to pass it out to Pedro Gonçalves, who shoots it straight at Andrade, who easily saves it. And in the end, the points are shared, which, to be fair, is probably the right result to come from this game. We've now got another league game against Crystal Palace as well, and we're going to simulate this one as well. I'm sorry to any Crystal Palace fans, we've simulated both games against you in the league, but we've won, I believe, both of them. No, we lost at home, but we've beaten them 3-1 away. Well, here we are then into the month of January. It's a month where transfers can occur, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We've got important games this month, including a home game against third place Manchester United, our first game in the FA Cup, which I am going to play. We are up against Rochdale. Transfer dealings occurring. Michalak is back from his loan at Real Oviedo. Lewis Dunlop is heading to Fiorentina on a short-term loan. And we've had a transfer offer from RB Leipzig for Sam Charlton, the goalkeeper, which I am going to reject. OBS has had a pretty mega update since I last recorded, so this is the first time I'm recording with it, so hopefully it's doing alright. And hopefully we also do alright as we take on Manchester United at home. They've now dropped to 4th actually since I did that little intro bit. So yeah, let's just get on with it, shall we? And let's see if we can beat them. Elise, lovely ball inside for Musiala. He's been fouled, he's going to go for the shot anyway, and he's hit the crossbar. That would have been a great comeback from Musiala. He's been in and out of the team since he's come back from his injury, but this is like only like the second start he's had. Amad Diallo didn't play against Manchester United away from home, but he's found a lovely over-the-top ball for Musiala. Oh, he's at the post this time. Elise, he's put it in anyway. Michael Elise, get in. Oh my God, Musiala has hit the bar and the post in the space of a couple of minutes, and Michael Elise, luckily for us, finishes it off anyway. Šeško out wide. Amad Diallo. Here he is again. It's Amad Diallo. He's gone with his right. And I'll tell you what, it's a decent enough strike to put into the back of the net. But I feel like the goalkeeper could have done a bit better with that one. Manchester United seem to have a different goalkeeper every time we play them. It was Bilo earlier on in the season. And this time it's Ergachan Sakir. And I feel like they probably should have played Bilo. Odegaard. Here's Jonathan David. Rashford looking over the top for Sancho. Zinchenko. Oh, Sancho's come away with it. Oh, Yuri and Timber. What a block that is. Sancho to David. Sancho out wide. It's Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's made himself a bit of space. Pass it inside to David. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Back to David. That's lovely for Manchester United. And just like in the last game, Rashford has potentially started the comeback. Sancho. David goes into the box. Passes it in. Odegaard. No! It's happened again. It's actually happened again. Martin Odegaard levels it up for Manchester United. From 2-0 down to 2-2 again. Wan-Bissaka to Ndidi. Here's Wan-Bissaka again. Ndidi to Sancho. Can't let him score again. That's well played from Yuri and Timber. Now we come on the counter-attack. Here we are. Oh, it's made its way through to Ramos. That was unintended. Elise plays it across. Amad Diallo, get in! Get in! Get in! Yes! Amad Diallo, 2 goals against the club we signed him from, his former club, Manchester United. We're back in front again. Oh, here they come again now. Jadon Sancho going into the box. Oh, no, wait. No, get away. You're in. No, Ndidi with the shot. No! What is going on? Oh, come on. This is a joke now. Why are they all going to celebrate with Ole as well? Like, give him some respite. Come on. Zinchenko wins it off Odegaard. Here we go. No, what was that for a pass? Oh, boy. Yes, Bustos. No, Bustos. Bad Bustos. Jadon Sancho, 4-3 Man United. Carvalho. Here goes Amad Diallo. Use that pace. Yes. That's not the cross I wanted. Liam Delap finds a brilliant ball to Barbosa. Delap. He's offside. God damn it, man. Oh, no. I'm bringing out Andrade. It's not going to... Oh, it is going to make a difference. Right, we've got time. We've got time for one more attack to try and get this equaliser, because that's all we're going to get now. We're only going to get the 1 point from this game, but we can still get it. Barbosa crossing it in. Delap! No! No! Oh, you are kidding me. Ergochan Sakir, the goalkeeper who started this game so poorly, produces a match-winning save right at the death and denies Liam Delap another sensational goal, late goal against Manchester United. I mean, it's a cracking game in the end of it. Blackpool 3, Manchester United 4. What a game. That has brought Manchester United and Everton closer to us. Suddenly our lead is not quite so big. It's only 3 points now. We're about to go through our usual January slump, are we? Dunlop, Yates and Charlton have all been loaned out to Fiorentina, Union Berlin and Genoa respectively. Loan offer for Reece Morton from Darmstadt. I'm going to obviously turn that into just a single loan. Hopefully they accept that. And a loan offer for Jamie Garrett as well. These players we haven't had any offers for at all for the whole series, and now we're in the final transfer window of the whole series. We suddenly get offers for everyone. So then, this is a kind of game I don't play very often, but it's an FA Cup 3rd round game. Oh god, the referee's Trevor Kettle. Oh my days. Thought we got rid of him in this game because we're in the Premier League. We're going out with that team. There's quite a few rotations. One combination I'm yet to try is Bustos and Chekamani, so that's going to be interesting. Oh, and the referee's now Alan Young now of James Rochdale's kit. Let's go. Here's Francisco Conceição. If there's any game he can prove anything, it's this one. Here we go. He's going on a run. Goes for the shot. You are joking me. Javier Barbosa, normally a game changer off the bench. What can he do starting? That's a great ball in. Jesus, O'Connell has just absolutely... Well, he's actually injured himself. So he jumps over Šeško and then suddenly it's like he's scrambling. Ah! Look at his leg. Oh, that is grim. And rather unsurprisingly, he's actually, like, fully injured and holding his knee. That does not shock me one bit. Let's get it on his head. If he's that... Oh, well, it's just not going to go to his head, is it? But it's going to go to the head of Jerry Yates instead. Yes! 1-0 to Blackpool. That's a lovely ball from Musiala. Look at this. Jerry Yates is in again. It's 2. This is 2. This could be a quite heavy win, I think. I mean, I was hoping it would be a heavy win coming into it, so it could well be quite a big win. Conceição, Musiala's through already. We've only just started the second half. Musiala 3, yes, 3-0. Lovely stuff. Jamal Musiala, kind of wanted you to go with your right foot, but it's fine, you scored anyway. Barbosa, Šeško. He hasn't got a goal yet in this game. Let's get him one right now. Or not. Jake Beasley on the ball, who's actually a Blackpool player in real life now. He signed for them from Rochdale. January, I think it was. Musiala, ball over the top. Šeško, no problem. There we go. There's the Benjamin Šeško goal. I can take him off now. I'm going to say take him off. Yeah, take him off, but bring on Gonzalo Ramos for him. Delano Bergzor goes for the effort. Hits the crossbar. Ramos. Oh, I don't know if it was him who headed that back in or one of the Rochdale players. I want to point out, the reason I played this game, by the way, is I'm not taking any chances on this FA Cup run. We may win this pretty handsomely, And we already are winning it pretty handsomely, but I'd rather do this than, you know, simulate it and risk losing like 1-0 or something. As Jerry Yates is through and he passes it over to Ramos, and that is 5. Conceição, here we go. Pass it inside. Yes, Jerry Yates. Still Jerry Yates. Now Kenneth Taylor. Now Conceição again. Lovely quick feet. Going to deny us a chance to get another goal, but you know what? We're fine. 5-0 win over Rochdale. Some high-scoring games in this episode, that's for sure. I am going to simulate this game away at Southampton. We do have another game left to play in this month. We have 3 more games left in the Premier League, so I'm going to take a chance on this one and simulate it. And that was a good idea. Get in there. 3-0 win. Who scored the first goal? Oh, Šeško got sent off. Oh, Benjamin, what are you doing? We've had another FA Cup game added to this month. The Sheffield United game's been moved for a game against Lincoln in the Cup. I'm going to simulate that one. I am going to simulate that game against Lincoln. And I'm going to also simulate the game against Sheffield United, and we'll play Forest away in the last game of the month. Right, Sheffield United are bottom of the league, so it is only right that I simulate this game. Benjamin Šeško will not play. I will play the first team. We're going to quick sim. We're going to replace the unavailable player, and we're going to. Of course, we're going to lose 2-0 to the team at the bottom of the league. Played Taylor up front. Why did they put Taylor up front? He's not a striker. Liam Delap is literally sitting there on the bench, and Jerry Yates is there in the reserves. Why have you put a centre mid up front? I know you're happy to play as a striker, but you're not doing it again. And now all of a sudden I'm really, really concerned for this Lincoln game, because we've just lost 2-0 at home to bottom of the league Sheffield United. So we could be beaten by anyone. You see what I mean about the simulations? I'm just going to be straight up and say I don't want this second half of the episode to be played against just League One teams. That just doesn't seem right. Let's just see what happens. We've got the first team out. We should smash them. But it's going to be a 1-0 loss. No, okay, right, good. You've listened to me, game. It's a 3-1 win. Final game of this episode sees us take on Nottingham Forest away from home. And after that loss to Sheffield United, I want to smash him. He's got the pace, that's for sure. He's got the pace on Zinchenko. Zinchenko isn't the quickest. Sissoko gives it back. Mighton with the cross into the box. Ojeda wins that header, but in the end we do get that away. And now here we come. Gonzalo Ramos. Speaking of pace, here he is. And look who's coming into the box. Benjamin Šeško. That was flawless counter-attacking, if I do say so myself. Oh, look at this passing. It's so good. It's so good. It is so good. And who's on the end of it again? Benjamin Šeško. Here's Cowell playing it through to Blanco. Oh, that is a hit from Cowell. The deficit is hard for Nottingham Forest. It's Cowell with the goal. Lovely strike past Breno Andrade. Stop getting his name wrong. How has Ramos come out of that with a ball at his feet? How has he done that then? How? I need to know this, because now this could give us a goal. This could give us a goal here. And it has. What is Gonzalo Ramos on? Honestly, that was ridiculous. How did that ball end up at his feet? How? Was it just a scramble? No, he genuinely controlled it. Mighton finds his way. Oh, no. That's just one of them, innit? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Blanco probably would have got a second attempt at it anyway, but Timber was just like, nah, it's fine. Just you know, it's fine. You could score anyway. We are conceding a lot of goals lately. We really need to sort this defence out. Good job we could score lots of goals as well. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in a title fight. We'd be in a relegation battle. Oh, it's through for Cowell, and now it's Carvalho. Oh, no. No! That should have been 3-0. Yes, Bustos. He's made the tackle. Gonzalo Ramos. We're at the end of added time. Tried it because of that. We've hung on. We've held on. 3-2 win over Nottingham Forest. That was a lot more difficult than it probably should have been, but in the end, we got the job done. Right, transfer deadline day time. We'll get back to you if anything happens. So we end this episode with a 4-point lead at the top of the Premier League ahead of Manchester United, Everton and Liverpool. A very northwestern affair in the top 4 this season, that is for sure. So we got 50 points from 24 games. Manchester United 46, Everton and Liverpool 45. So the race is not over yet, that's for sure. Down at the bottom, we've got Newcastle, Nottingham Forest and Sheffield United. Yeah, I think Sheffield United are going down. But that is going to be the end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you like Subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see more. And if you don't want to miss a video, then hit that little bell next to the subscribe button. You'll get a notification whenever I upload. Next episode, of course, more FA Cup, more Premier League, and the knockout stages of the Champions League as well. Until next time, thanks so much for watching. Peace.